guys, my name's Sasha. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup tutorial. This is the finished look. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stick around. Let's get started. Okay, well, I'm fresh faced and ready to go with my moisturiser. So the moisturiser I like to use is the Sukin Sensitive Facial Moisturiser. So I just put like one pump into my hand and work it into the skin. No real technique, obviously. I am not a professional, so just pop it on. I don't really know if there is a technique of putting on moisturizer, but after you wash your hands, you just go for it, okay? Next up, I'm going to put some concealer under my eyes because I look like death today. So I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the colour Light Pale. Sorry if I keep looking in the viewfinder. It's very hard to get used to this. Straight down the barrel, there we go. So I'm just going to pop this under my eyes on any blemishes. I'm actually going to use a mirror that's close to me because then I'm not looking left, right and centre. So I'm just putting this everywhere, all over my face, because I haven't, over the Christmas New Year's period, get a bit of a pimple action. So that's all in, and then I'm gonna just dab it in with a beauty blender, which looks not the best. I should hold the mirror up and then do this. Okay, so next up, foundation. I told you that I'm very beginner and new at this. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I've definitely used up most of it. It's just the Revlon Colorstay in Buff, so 150 Buff. I love this stuff so much. It is amazing. It like stops shine. It's, I don't even know what it says. It really doesn't. Oh, here we go. Wears for up to 24 hours. Flawless look, lightweight feel. So I'm just gonna pump it, 2 pumps to start off with, because you can always add more, as I have learned in the past. And then just sort of boop, 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 dab it on in with this beauty blender. So sometimes I'd use a brush or my fingers, but today I felt like using a beauty blender. Okay, that's all done. Pop that mangy thing away. And for powder, I use the, oh gosh, I use a lot of this. So it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder in the shade Transparent. Oh, it's very, there we are. So I've hit pan, obviously. And I know I'm looking very, very white at the moment, but I am very pale. I don't use fake tan or anything like that because can't be bothered. I'm just using a brush. I literally don't know where this brush came from. That's how makeup-y I am. Wouldn't have a clue. And I'm just gonna pat this in like a crazy woman because, as I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I wasn't blabbing, this would probably take me 15 minutes. So it's really quick makeup, nothing fancy. I don't contour or anything. So yeah, it's something you can do before if you want to go to the movies, school, anywhere. I literally would wear this to an event because, as I said, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what else to do. So I stick with the same thing. But as you can see, a bit shiny because it is very hot in here, but pretty good coverage. Obviously that's a thing that I don't like, the old pimple there, but we'll work with it. So yeah, just sort of, I put heaps of powder. I don't just dab because this stuff stops me from perspiring. It's amazing. That matte finish, working into my neck. And I think it's a pretty good color match because it's all pale. So yeah. Now, moving on to the brows. I have this trick. My sister taught me it, but I don't know where she got it from. Anyway, kind of weird, kind of gross. People, if I do my makeup like out and about, people are like, I don't know what you're doing. A toothbrush. It is very ugly because it's very old and used. Anyway, so this is just an old toothbrush and I run it through my brows as like a brow thing. I know that it comes on the pencil stick, the little brush, but this works better. I don't know why, but I love it. So I'm going to run that through my brows, which I probably should do a little bit of tidying up, but YOLO. So I just run them through. Again, what kind of person uses like a toothbrush to do makeup? Me, because I don't know what I'm doing. But for anyone who wants something for beginners, toothbrush, or just anyone, because it's amazing. Okay, so you can see that that's sort of done its thing. Oh, okay, so I'm using the Professional Eyebrow Pencil Rimmel 004 Black Brown. So it's quite dark, that's what it looks like. Oh, look at me. It's very old. There we go. So then I just sort of work mainly at the tail end, that's what it's called. Just to make them a bit more pronounced, you know? There we go. So really I don't want to make them too thick, but if you're a makeup newbie, oh, the lighting, ooh, it's gonna storm, so sorry about that. I thought the lighting would be good, but it's not. We'll work through it. So basically, if you put too much product, like eyebrow pencil, whatever, because it is quite harsh, if you do overdo it, then just do what I do and use a tissue and just get rid of it. Or put some of your powder, your setting powder, over it, and it'll just sort of, I don't know, it makes it, oh my god, it's lighting. Ooh, apologies everyone. I'm again fading into nothing. I don't know why these things happen to, why do bad things happen to good people, you know? Okay, now the bronzer that I use to warm up the face is the Natural Glamour Summer Pressed Bronzing Powder for medium and dark complexions. Anyway, it's like this. It's blue. That's what it looks like. It's V old. Wait. And I think, oh, this brush I think came with this. And focus, focus, focus. There we are. Yeah, I think these came together. Perhaps. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so that's what it looks like inside. Pretty dark. But I'm just gonna do this on my cheeks. I just sort of move my mouth like that and go for it. I start at the top, work my way down. And yep, so I'm using the Blushed Nudes. I've used quite a few of them. So that's just from Maybelline. And what color am I going to take? They don't even have names because I'm not that fancy to have a interesting one. Palette, I mean. What have I got? I have a manicure brush. It is just a fluffy small brush. You can get, I'll try moving closer. I don't know if that's helping or not helping. And what color am I going to take? What am I wearing? So I might take just like a light pink. So that one there. Probably going to do a bit of those two together and then some white in the corner. And that's all I'm going to do today. Okay. Trying to get up and personal. Okay, so I'm just sort of moving it side to side, and I do have a darker colour that's probably still on this brush. Oh, that pink is probably more hectic than I would have wanted. Awesome! So I'm just using the sort of light apricot colour now, which is that one. So I used that one, too pink, now moving on to that one. God save us all. Okay. Come on, Sasha. That's a little bit better. A little bit. Might do a bit of that. Oops. That goldy colour just in like the outer corner. It's quite dark though, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes up. Yep. And I'm just gonna put that shade, that white shade in the inner corner to make it a bit brighter. I'm sorry, I'm so shiny. It is V warm. Cool. Maybe I'll do a bit of, I do like to highlight under the brow bone. I'm just cleaning my brush. I do like to highlight like just under there. I'm just putting that white on my brush as a under this highlight, under brow bone highlight. Ah, that kind of worked. Oh, look at me being fancy. Damn, oh my god, that looks so bad. Maybe this is like a what not to do. Guys, if you want to be good, watch one of those amazing beauty bloggers. This is just a bit of fun, really. Don't take yourself so seriously, everyone. For my mascara today, I have been using, I try new mascaras all the time. So I did pick up another mascara the other day from the sale. I got the L'Oreal Telescopic because people talk about it. Okay, my camera just turned off by itself, which was really weird. It's like the battery's fine, so that was really annoying. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically I open up a mascara that I buy from, you know, Priceline or wherever, Chemist Warehouse, and I use it for about 2 months, and then when it gets a bit yuck, I just throw it out and start a new one, and there's no real system to it. I do prefer a really thin brush. I don't like the fat ones. It just sort of flakes off and just gets like crumbly. But then this one that I've been using has been sort of doing that as well, like the fallout. But then I asked people at work a couple weeks ago, I was like, does this happen to anyone else or is it just me? Like, do you get, like most people do eyes first and then makeup, but I've always just done like, you build up, which I probably shouldn't do because the fallout's really freaking annoying. And then I have to end up just using like a cotton tip and then just going under and like cleaning it up, which is frustrating because that ruins everything else. So I probably should fix that. Maybe I will. So at the moment I am using the Falsies Push Up Drama by Maybelline. So this is what the wand looks like. So it's really, really thin, and yeah, I really like focus. Focus on me. Are you gonna focus? I have no idea if it's focused. Apologies, everyone. Done. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this mascara on. I feel like no one can do this while talking. So it hasn't flaked off yet. So I'm one of those people that probably could survive just with mascara and maybe some pressed powder, because it just opens up my whole face. I'm very, very pale and I have very light hair, so I can get a bit lost sometimes, even though I prefer not wearing makeup, but mascara is the best. It's so lovely. Like, everyone loves a bit of mascara in their life. Then I just use the excess to do my bottom lashes. I love doing my bottom lashes. Some people leave them. I do not. And because sometimes I put eyeshadow under my bottom lashes and make it all look a bit better than it did with my weird pinky thing that I've just put on. But for today, I'm just doing mascara and a bit of eyeshadow. because it is my everyday. If I am going anywhere, I will do this. And I usually finish up with a gloss. So I'm loving the Maybelline Baby Lips Candy Wow in Peach. There is a price sticker from work on there. So that is just the colour Peach. So I'll do this one. And I just love the sort of bright, vibrant pink for summer. I think it's really fun. And I love having just a little bit of colour. A lot of lipsticks sort of crack and dry on me. I'm not really a big fan. And sometimes I put a bit of gloss or something a bit more, I don't know, shiny or whatever over the gloss. Or if I have like a light lipstick, I'll put a gloss over it. So this one I'm just going to put over is Napoleon. I don't know if there's a colour. It just says lip gloss made in Taiwan. So I'm just going to pop that over there. So here is the finished makeup look. I just took my hair out of a bun, hence it's a bit curly and everywhere, but yeah, really, really simple, so easy to do. Really not much to it. I'm not an expert, as you can tell, and all my little mistakes everyone makes. So yeah, it's just a bit of natural thing for summer, really bright and fun, and yeah, that's what it looks like. So that concludes my everyday makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for sticking around if you did. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!